Welcome to my channel. It's in the body with Father Roese. I welcome you back if you have subscribed before, and if you're a new subscriber, welcome. Please like, comment, drop your comments, and subscribe to this channel. In the body is a channel where I have decided that we will be discussing issues, all the issues we can discuss, whether they be local, international, politics, social, economic issues, whatever they are, we'll discuss them, but we'll discuss them in the light of scriptures. We'll also give ourselves to reasoning and traditions. Today I want to talk about a prevailing issue in one of the communities I belong to at the moment. Uwheru is a community in Delta State, in Ughelli North local government of Delta State. And Uwheru is one of the communities that have suffered from herdsmen attack recently. A lot of persons have been killed over the years because of herdsmen. And all of us know what herdsmen do. These are cattle rearers who carry their cattle. In Nigeria, rearing of cattle is not mechanized, and so these herdsmen, they use the traditional forms of moving their cattle, roaming around the place and looking for, how do I say it now, looking for grass, looking for herbs to feed them. And as they look for these pastures, most times, many a times, it's been recorded that they go through people's lands and feed on their crops. Uwheru in Delta State is an agrarian community. A lot of the persons in this community, they go to their farms. As we talk now, this is January. A lot of persons have gone to the camps. They've gone to their farms. They've left the community. Okay, let me say the headquarters of the community, or let me say the civilized part, the more urban part of the community, to the bush. A person who farms in Uwheru can go 2-3 hours or days into the bush to plant his crops and then come back. Sometimes they stay there, not 1 day, 2 days, until they are finished and they have come, and then they will have to come back. And recent years, there have always been this clash between Uwheru indigenes and herdsmen. Well, the government has tried to do a lot, and we thank God that somehow, government has come with the anti-grazing law. I know all the southern governors met in Asaba at the time, and they passed the anti-grazing law. That of Delta State, where Uwheru is located, the governor Ifeanyi Okowa passed that in September, I think, September 2021. But I want to say passing it is not enough. Government should have done more in enforcing, because as I speak to you now, I'm speaking from same place, Uwheru in Delta State, and our people have gone back to the farm, and we are hearing reports. I think in December, we are told that these herdsmen have started coming back to the community, and they are living in the farms. A brother once told me a story of how he went to the farm with his mother and sister. And when they got to the farm, they were clearing. And while they were just clearing and preparing their farms and trying to harvest the little, maybe the leftover from the past farming season, they were surprised that some herdsmen just came. They were about 5. I don't know the exact number, but they were between 4, 5, 6. And about 2 of them were with guns, the others were with knives. And the brother said the mother and his sister were afraid. This is the life story. This is not a cock and bull story. Someone told me. And the mother had to beg him to go back. As a Christian, he was praying. He said he was praying in tongues and praying, God help me. And the herders came and asked for everything they had, their granules, all the things they had, that their gari, their granules, they packed everything for the herders, and the herders left them. I'm sure if those people resisted, a life would have gone. And he said that was the last day they went to that place. Just day before yesterday, another brother told me how he went to camp and passed the night there, him and his uncle. And that while they were in the camp around 2 a.m., the herdsmen came, that they were afraid and they just hid. The herdsmen came with their heads and ate as much as they could eat. They couldn't say anything, because if they come out from the bush, these herders, their life may go for it. And so we have had situations like this. Another brother said the things his uncle put, I'm giving you like different reports we have been hearing. The things his uncle put, the crops his uncle gathered or something, before he could go there, the herdsmen have packed them, eaten them, and went with even the cups and the plates his uncle was to cook with. Why am I bringing this? I think I will need to alert, this is like to alert the general public and to alert the government. I want to ask, is it enough for government to just sign a bill and not to enforce it? It is one thing I'm asking. Governors, Okowa may have done a lot. He has signed the bill. What about the enforcement? Because as we speak in uwheru, herdsmen have come back. We may not have heard of death, but our people are already afraid. Many of them are afraid to go back to the farms because they've heard that the herdsmen are in the bush already. They're in their camps, they're in their bush, and those who can go to parts where they could swim across the river and plant in their island, those are the only ones that are safe. Those who cannot go that far cannot plant anything. Governor Buhari, you had President Buhari, you had an interview recently, and when Sheung Okimbaloye of Chinese TV was asking you some questions, one of the things you said, which I think is an off-point answer, you said that people should be allowed to go back to their farms. Now, people have gone back to their farms. In their farms, they are not safe. They cannot plant for fear of the herdsmen. So how do we grow the economy? How do you grow the economy of Nigeria when people's lives are not secured? And to the herdsmen, I'm beginning to think, what will make me use my business to destroy another person's business? Maybe I should say it in pidgin. What will make me use my own to do another person's own? I think it should be a matter of conscience. I've always said it. Scripture says, thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not kill. It is wrong to also be covetous. You should not covet your neighbor's property. Is it not high time the government think of enforcing the laws as well as preparing infrastructures, building infrastructures that could accommodate the trade and the business of these herdsmen, so that our people can go to farm? It is something we should think about. This is a call. Herdsmen are back to the community. They are back to this community. People are already seeing them. And the government should do something. And to all who were indigenes, I want to beg us not to compromise. If we begin to compromise our stance with these people, it means we are selling our own people. We are betraying our own people, and it will not be nice. I want to just hear your comments in the comment section, and thank you very much. God bless.